You either float or you sink. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look, salute when you see me. It's the real ones can vouch, they thought I was done, but all I got, you gotta pay my this hard. Salute when you see me. Put in the car.
Wow! Can you believe it? This kid just did the impossible!
Salute when you see me.
I'm just getting started.
Boom. Love that closing line. So, what you think?
Yo, you absolutely crushed it. This final edit really took it to the next level, man. I mean, you gotta be looking for an agency job, bro.
I'm glad we're on the same page, man. There's gonna be a lot of eyes on this. This is gonna be ready for when you make it big.
What? With all the subs you're about to get?
I mean, we've been boys for a minute, but I ain't that nice.
You gotta talk to my agent.
Yeah, we just pulled in. Uh-huh, building. All right, great.
How you doing, fellas? How you doing? Good, good. Everyone's nice and excited. I don't look so nervous. Everyone's happy. Good, good, good. You'll had your breakfast, I hope. Hard training this morning, boys. Hey, buddy, how are ya? Alrighty, guys. Long speeches aren't my thing, so I'm gonna keep this brief. This is gonna be 6 weeks with no interruptions. 6 days a week.
Don't stop. Okay, text don't call, film don't fall. Get the ground went up kind like a damn snowball. I can get my name like I am Mozart. And if they saying you a stain, no, they ain't gonna watch my soul, watch my bro. We were both struggling. How he called, give me no substances. I get told, he get caught, now he gone for me. I get told my household was the oldest one. It ain't no fear up in my eyes. They was trying to catch me like 5 lies on the west side of the south side. They'll televise, I'm top 5. They'll lie like Killer Cam in the pink mink. But I tell the guys I metamorph around my teleport. I tell the sky, racking the list. We were stacking the grips to get back to the crib like Colin Kaepernick on the knee in the midst of being from where you have to get rich with a pass and assist of grabbing a sack and a stick to attack where you live. She said, don't stop. Tears don't stop. At home scared, so
oh, them cannons ring, yes, them cannons ring. Make sure you photo ready when you see the game. I thought I told you lames, we are not the same. Having some fun, while you out on your run. Taking victory laps, I'm in the hood with them ones. Catch me out in Decatur with some meat and potatoes. Walk the house in Atlanta, I hit the blue flame like chitty chitty bang, chitty chitty bang.
Just because swap me. If I ain't got it, cousin got it, sister got it, auntie say she got me. And now I got it, cousin got it, sister got it, auntie got it. Yeah, drive by, we duck and dodge, real dodges. We was trying to make it home. Cause home base the only place you feel safe.
This is the Rich Eisen Show.
Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Rich Eisen. And it's that time of the year. You can feel it in the air. The start of a new NFL cycle.
Brandon, hey, Jordan, right? We met last week.
Hey, Jordan.
Hey, so listen, I know you got a lot to be looking at in here, but this has been more than a tour. Certain things have lined up, and I thought this would be the best place to let you know you just landed your first endorsement deal.
Welcome to Team Nike. These are your new Nikes. We designed these PE colorways with the 3 teams that might draft you in mind.
What? Are you for real? Oh, no
way! Let's go! Whoa, you gotta be kidding me, Jay. Thank you, thank you. You out here making these big moves for me.
Oh, this is a rare deal. Murray, Barkley, Burrow, and now you.
Where do I Second week of training here at Nike is in the books, and my man is putting in some extra work on his own because that is...
I don't know how she got like that. I'm still trying to get the old me back. Hey, looks could kill. You would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind. Hey, fatal by design, most wanted.
Project fences to live in luxury. Now we in luxury. Straight out that bottom, nobody ain't nothing to me. Be careful with me. All of my little brothers body they for me. Yeah, they gon' for me. Lay in the cut with them for free.
All right, so let's get to the...
If you haven't heard the name Jordan Wright yet, believe me, you're about to be hearing it a whole lot real soon. She's one of the top young agents in the game, and we're actually live here at Nike headquarters. Jordan, what are we doing out here today?
We're watching the soon-to-be #1 pick get some work in.
Oh, so you're calling it right now, huh? You think he's going first overall? That's a wrap?
Of course. I mean, I can't name one player who has dominated the way he has.
True, true.
The hype has been building and building since high school, and every step of the way, he has lived up to it. I mean, everyone's still talking about the college football playoff, and that was a month ago.
The eyes of the college football world have descended upon this grand palace, the Superdome in New Orleans. Tonight, it's the second of our 2 semifinal matchups in the college football playoffs, as it'll be the Florida Gators taking on the Clemson Tigers. To play in next Monday's national championship game in Miami, we are underway here in New Orleans. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They begin the drive with Jennings on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Off play action, here's White. Drops it off in the flat to Jennings.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 15 and a first. White looks to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Back to the air on second down, White. They still can't get him. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him, and that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
It wasn't a breakdown in protection. Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 23. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. We're scoreless after one. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. He'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. To throw again on second down. Taylor. He finds Rivera. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Here's Taylor. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A big play there. 51 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. It almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll start with the option, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. White. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. He's got it complete to Perkins. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Florida's punter is out there now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. That's taken on the 25. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A big play there. 72 yards. And Clemson tacks on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he finds Beasley, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. White. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. On the carry, it's Jewell. Broken tackle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Taylor to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now this throw caught left side. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the red zone now, here's Taylor on first down. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. DeAndre Jewell from 13 yards out. And Clemson tacks on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. They start the drive with Jennings. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times did we talk about complementary football? And we usually talk about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took them to the limits.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's taken at around the 40. Pushes him over. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. A first down carry for Henry. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a full 3 yards. yards, and now it's second down. Again, it's Henry. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes him back to where they started. 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble, 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th.
Well, he was looking at a dime formation, 6 defensive backs on the field, so he's looking for anyone to throw the football to, but he didn't have anyone open, so he took off and ran for it, but he came up just short, and that brings up 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Taylor going to throw it. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? Yeah, he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 27. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just 1 kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
So led by a collective team effort,